My name is Jessica Cox and I am the National Manager for Research, Design and Innovation in the STRIDE team. STRIDE stands for Strategic Innovation, Design and Evaluation. STRIDE does a bunch of things. We look after all the evidence-based programs that Life Without Barriers manages and is licensed for in Australia. So that's the CARE model, Mockingbird Family, which is a really exciting sort of community networking approach to foster care and kinship care. And we also are the lead agency for multi-systemic therapy and the youth advocacy program. So aside from the evidence-based programs, STRIDE coordinates all the research that Life Without Barriers does. We do internal evaluations and we do a lot of work to promote child safety in organisations and also to promote and trial initiatives around family participation in the child protection system. Well, I do a lot of work around family participation in the child protection system, and we call that family inclusion. So we're trying to develop and trial and evaluate initiatives that mean that families are participating really meaningfully and in an ongoing way in the lives of children who are caught up in the child protection system, including children who are in out-of-home care. So we've done some really innovative things in that space, including developing peer, parent support and advocacy roles and programs and initiatives, both inside but especially outside of Life Without Barriers. So we've got great relationships all over Australia doing research and practice in that area. Heaps and heaps of parents and family who have had their children removed, unfortunately, were also in care themselves. So we work a lot with people who have had a care experience. Yeah, so most of the work we do, it's kind of a mix actually between internally focused work in Life Without Barriers, where we're working a lot with practitioners and leaders. We're also working a lot with parents and family who have got caught up in the child protection system in different ways, parents and family with lived experience, and we work alongside them in terms of designing and doing our work. We do a bit of work with children and young people themselves, and we work closely with child, youth and family practitioners in doing that. The two areas where I think we're starting to see some change happen are around working alongside parents and family with lived experience to have them lead change. Parents and family and young people, they've got the solutions. I became a social worker because I wanted to make a difference in people's lives. I started my career in child protection, out-of-home care, and it became really clear to me that the child protection systems in Australia are not working for families. Too many children are being taken into care and too many children are not getting the opportunity to go home to family and community. And Life Without Barriers has given me the opportunity to really experiment and innovate with new ideas, new ways of working, doing research, doing evaluations that is really around building the evidence about changing the system and making things better for children and families.